We actually dated the same girl in secondary school before.
Hi, my name is Umaira and I'm the older twin sister. Hi, I'm Amira. I'm the younger sister.
Hi, my name is Dong. I'm 23 years old this year and I'm the older brother. Hi, I'm Nam. I'm 23 this year and I'm the younger twin.
Hi, I'm Janice. I'm 25 this year and I'm the older twin. Hi, I'm Jolene. I'm 25 years old and I'm the younger twin.
How would you describe your relationship with your twin in 3 words?
Funny, close, and love-hate. That kind, yeah. Fun, enthusiastic, and questionable.
I think our relationship is very unique, sometimes a bit nonsensical, and also there's a lot of love lah. Just love, yeah. Really close, supportive.
Mind reader, tight, forever. Best friend, dependable, most important person.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how close are the both of you?
I would say when we were younger, it would be a 6 or 5, just pass. Now at this age, I think we're really tight, like about 10 out of 10. I would say 9 out of 10. Yeah, but we used to not be very close actually. But I think as we mature, then we got really closer as we go through many things together.
I would say definitely 10 out of 10. I view her as the most important person in my life. She's like my best friend, not only my sister. Basically grew up together, and until now, even though we are working at different places, we are basically like stick to each other every day. We sleep in the same room, we spend like nights talking together in the dark room and things like that. So we go everywhere together. I think we're like 100 out of 10. We understand each other so well that sometimes I look at her and I know what she's thinking, or like something happens to her, I can expect what's her reaction, because that's like how well we understand each other.
What are some common things people say after they find out you're a twin?
The most classic example, right, we meet every day, right, is when we go out together, like random aunties on the streets, they see us, they'll be like, are you guys twins? Then we're like, yeah. Oh, which one's the older one? Which one's the prettier one? Which one's the smarter one? They'll just ask this kind of question, like standard 3 questions, you know. After a while, I think as I get older, I get used to it. I kind of realized that it's human nature to compare. And since the day I was born, we are compared. My parents have to compare, oh, who look face sharper, who's face rounder. Then they will know who is the older twin and the younger twin, that kind of thing. So it's inevitable.
So what would you say was the most ridiculous question you've ever gotten as twins?
I think there's 2. First one is normally they will say, oh, y'all look alike ah. It's like and then the other question is like, so y'all got your dick size same? Like they ask this kind of questions like as if like me and my brother will go to the toilet to compare lah. Like, just weird.
Like when I first met this person, the person asked me, oh, are you an IV baby? Like a test tube baby? I was like, huh? We just met. Why you ask me like such a weird question? Because I've never been asked such a question before. After that I was like, oh, because this person say like twins and like triplets or stuff like that. Usually it's test tube babies lah. So
Here's a question to debunk the stereotypes. Do you think twin telepathy exists?
The answer is no. We don't have that telekinesis, and I don't think anyone on Earth here has telekinesis. I mean, if have, then that's very good. But in terms of twins, I've not heard anybody who can hear themselves in their minds.
I think me and my sister is more about understanding each other. It's really not telepathy. Like she pain, I don't feel pain.
Would you say that do you try to distinguish yourself apart from the twins?
Unconsciously maybe, but consciously no, because we have our own interests. So for example, for me, I'm into more of the cutesy and very bright stuff. And for my sister, she's more into vintage kind of style and clothing. It's has been a thing, like we are our own people. So I don't need to try. Like if you see us and you know us, definitely you can see a difference.
Definitely yes, all the time. I don't really want to look like him, like in terms of maybe dress. Like our face is, we got no choice, but then like maybe my hairstyle or like how we dress or how we present ourselves. Okay, so most of the time he used to, or maybe still currently he still does, like wear my clothes. So I always have to like, you know, go and get new clothes that like maybe he won't really wear.
I think that's something that we've been trying very hard. So since after we can start to choose what we wear, we will never wear the same thing ever again. Because if you take a look at our young photos, right, we wear exactly the same. At most, it's just different color. Parents just think it's cute, you know. But yeah, we don't really like it, I guess.
Have you all liked the same person before?
Yes. We actually dated the same girl in secondary school before. So it's like I was with her, then a few weeks later, I found out that my brother was together with her. But at that point of time, it was like, oh, okay lah, anything 随便 lah. But now that we think back, it's a bit quite messed up.
Yes, in secondary school we did. Because I came to the secondary school later, he actually dated this girl. Then when I went over to that secondary school, I somehow I started talking to the girl. And then, yeah, so it was like after him, then it was me.
So would you say that you and your twin have similar ideal types?
For me, I want my ideal type would be like a girl that actually cares for me more than, because sometimes I don't actually care about myself. Because honestly, I don't really have much of an ideal type. You know, is I base it on my feelings for the person, and then along the way I see how it develops, how it progresses.
Honestly, we never really go and do the comparison. I think we look for the same. Some qualities are the same lah in the girls that we look for. Okay, so we are full of nonsense. Like if we are in our comfort zone, we are really like a bit too much to handle lah. So the girl must be able to handle that. So I think that's one thing that I see in all our previous and current relationships.
No, I think our taste in guys are very different. I mean, we agree that like some people are just like handsome, then we all agree. I think she generally like steer towards guys that look good in her opinion lah. Like sharper features, that kind. Yeah. I also like sharp features, but I go for like person that I can talk to, or like personality slightly more. Yeah. I don't think we have the same ideal type. Like our personalities are actually quite different when it comes to relationships. So our boyfriends are actually quite different people. Yeah.
Okay, the thing is, right, for my sister, she has a very specific ideal type, and we both know like our ideal type is a bit ridiculous. Because for one is we are like into K-pop, so like the standard is like a ridiculous, I would say is unrealistic. So for her, she has like a specific name that she want the guy to be, and it's like you can't even find it in Singapore. So I mean that's the sign lah, like you know, don't know when. Because I was working one day, right, then I saw this name, now I was like, wow, I really resonate with this name. I don't even know his face, I just like resonate. Then I'm like, I think right, if I want to get married, it should be this guy. Like just the name.
Have your partners ever mixed up the both of you before, or have you all tried to trick your partners?
No. I think if like my girlfriend mix up me and my brother, right, that would be quite messed up.
They actually can tell us apart, but then like my girlfriend will accidentally call me by the wrong name. Like let's say the three of us, we go out together. Then sometimes she will just like maybe we're walking in front, then she'll call, hey Tong. Then I turn around like I'm numb lah.
What do you think your brother thinks?
To me it's okay, because like we get this a lot, like maybe not my partner, but like maybe like his friends will sometimes come up to me, hey Tong. Then I will like hey, but then I tell them, oh yeah, I'm numb. Then just like awkward silence. Then you're like, oh okay, sorry bro.
So there was one incident that I was in a shopping mall. I was in the toilet, so I was just peeing and like doing my own business. Then suddenly like this guy came beside, and then he started peeing also. He's totally fine. Until like at the corner of the eye, I saw him like staring at me, like just looking at me. I sort of like turn around and look at him, like just stare at him. Then he looked at me, then he just stared at me, and then I said hello. Then he said, are you numb? Then after I'm like, no, I'm his older brother. Then he's like, oh, sorry. And but the best thing is we weren't done peeing yet, so it was like, oh, sorry. Then we just continue. Then we go and wash hands also side by side. Then we're like, okay. Yeah, so that was something quite annoying. And people just stare at us from the streets, like as if they know me. And I think, oh shit, I think they know my brother.
So we were in the same class in JC, and her current boyfriend was in the same class as well. I think there was once her boyfriend couldn't recognize, called me her. So she was very upset, and she just like raged. So we were in the canteen, and then he saw my sister's back view, and then he called her. Yeah, then I was next to her. Then I was like, hello, I'm here. But that happened, but only once.
Was there any unforgettable incident or memory that you have with her?
Would be the time where we were separated, and it was because she was sick. I had to go overseas myself. I had to go Hong Kong myself, and then she couldn't join me for the first few weeks. I think it will be that time when we were supposed to go Hong Kong together in January 2017 for exchange. But unfortunately, when we were supposed to go, right, I felt quite sick. So the doctor advised me to postpone my trip. So my sister had to go there alone for 2 weeks. And at the time, I was so sad. I felt abandoned. So at the airport, I was just crying so badly. My boyfriend came and sent me, but I wasn't crying because of him. I was hugging my sister and crying. Yeah, I got on a plane, I continued crying alone. And then when I went there in the room, I was crying myself, and then I called her, and both of us were just crying. So that 2.5 weeks, I was alone in a foreign place, which I did not expect, and so it felt like there's a void because we were supposed to share a room. So like her half of the room was empty.
Have you ever wished that you weren't a twin?
No, I cannot imagine myself not being a twin. No, I think I value having this person next to me, understanding me, always being there for me a lot more than not having a twin. Like a lot more than all the challenges that I've went through, because very fortunately we are a very close pair of twins, so I'm very thankful for that, and I do not want to have my life without her, and I actually cannot imagine living without her. It's like I recognize it as part of my identity. When I introduce myself, a lot of times I'll tell people I'm a twin, just in case people meet my sister and then think why I didn't say hi. So I think it's so ingrained in me as the person I am. I can't really imagine not having this part of myself. Okay, recently I got BTO. Thinking about like few years later I have to move out, and then she will not be near me when I need her. Like when I think about it, I cannot imagine going home without my sister there. So I told my sister, why not you don't get a BTO? You live in my house. Don't get married, live in my house.
No, not really. I mean, it makes your life more interesting when you have a twin than if you have a sibling. I think when you have a twin, you have like a same age friend that's living with you. That's a big advantage because we are going through the same stages of life at the same time. So we can like talk to each other about it and go through it together.
Yes, actually, many times.
When I was younger, definitely. Yeah, when I was young, I was thinking, why must go to the same school? We look the same, never mind already. Still must wear the same uniform. The shoes also same. So it's like very annoying lah. Last time, so I really hated it. Like I wanted to have my own life. I really have thoughts like, wow, maybe one day I grow old, like maybe a bit older, then I just go stay on my own lah. But now that we grew up already, we realize that we really need each other lah. Now my life would be different without my brother lah. At the end of the day, we will just share things with each other at home, take care of our parents and my sister together and everything. So we always have each other's back lah.
The constant comparison with people, like for example, for my relatives or maybe my parents, when they say, oh, maybe why don't get these grades, and then why you get these grades? I feel like I did my best, but yeah, so that constant comparison made me feel like I didn't want to have a twin. I wished I didn't have a twin, but now totally fine with having a twin.
My last question would be, are there any last words you would like to say to your twin?
Thank you very much for being there for me, even though I may be annoying, and thank you for organizing the room. I hope that we can go to Korea soon. I know that we wanted to go to Korea together, but then like COVID happened. Yeah, we just wait a while and yeah, just keep saving money. Don't worry about it. We'll go together.
Very thankful for you, Nam. Okay, if you're watching this, just we've been together for 23 years and many more. Yeah, so I think like I don't say this on a normal basis, but just once a year, I'll just tell you that I love you. And yeah, please stop being such a spoiled child, and yeah, continue being a better brother. Yeah,
I'll just tell him like it's a love-hate relationship with him, but I really appreciate you, bro.
I love you very much, Jolene, and thank you for being such an important part of my life. And I look forward to the rest of our lives together. Stay strong. Don't be envious about me. I know she's always telling me that I want to be you, be healthier, but stay strong. Don't compare with me. You have your strengths, and you are amazing the way you are. I love you.
Thank you for watching this video.
If you have any other topics you would like us to talk about, please leave in the comments below.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye bye.